Hello, and welcome to this week's episode of Midweek Momentum to help you get through the middle of the week, right around the corner from holiday vacation. I've got a special treat for you today. My friend and one of my very favorite humans, Liam Darmody, is here to remind you that authenticity isn't risky. It is magnetic. And whether you are trying to job search or trying to put your personal brand and your knowledge and content out there, we've got to remember that authenticity is the key to trust. And it is an opportunity to show up as yourself and differentiate yourself from the competition, from other candidates, or whatever market you are trying to rise to the top. So if you need a little reminder to stop worrying about perception or looking stupid and start focusing on connection, this is it. And so I'm curious what you would say to somebody out there who feels vulnerable, let's say, becoming a little bit vocal on LinkedIn, or let's say in any kind of professional online community. And I talk to a lot of coaches who struggle with this because they feel like they're going to look stupid. They have all these assumptions in their head. Like, what do you say to somebody who wants to be taken seriously, wants to be genuine, but feels that vulnerability?
So the first thing that's the most blunt is to stop caring so much about what other people think about you.
Yes.
And the reason that I say that is because I was chained by that insecurity for a really long time. And once I got over that, that's when I really started to see success and really started to feel more self-confidence.
Mm.
The best brands attract the right audience and detract the wrong audience with the same amount of effort, right? So if you're just being yourself and you're putting your content out there and you're talking about what lights you up, what you're good at, how you do it, who you do it for, the things that you find fascinating, and giving people a window into your soul a little bit, like
Mm.
you can't really go wrong in that front. And I think that the challenge that most people have is that, like you said, they're worried about them looking stupid, or they're worried about somebody judging them and sort of scrolling past them because they're like, I have this opportunity for this career coach. I want to work with a career coach, but I don't like the way that they said that thing, so I'm not going to work with them. The truth is that in that scenario, your content probably did you a favor because
Yes.
you are letting people self-select whom they're going to trust with their coaching partnership. And if they don't like you, if you're being authentic and putting yourself out there and that doesn't resonate with them, then they're not your ideal client.
Yeah.
And rather than getting on the phone and talking with them and figuring that out with an hour of your time, they're doing it for you. And that's fantastic. And so once you start to think about it with like a more open mind, saying, if I keep putting myself out there and I keep being authentic and I keep sharing who I am and how I do what I do and why I do what I do, people will be attracted to that who want to work with you. And that ends up being a better way to drive leads anyways.
Yeah.
So that's
And
my
it helps
that's
the
my
whole
first.
it helps the whole funnel, right?
Yeah.
Your top of the funnel, your everything you're dumping in becomes already a little sorted,
Yep.
or a little vetted, or a little higher quality and a little tighter. And then what you're helping them do is move through the funnel and get to know you before you've ever directly put any time into that. And while that might
Right.
seem a little bit cold, in a way it's not, because you're letting them see a little inside of you, and it creates some sort of intimacy that I always talk about, KLT, that increases the know, like, and trust factor before you ever actually get on a sales call or a
Yep.
discovery call with them. And so now what you've created is an ecosystem of the right leads in the right place at the right time, and your conversions become much, much better. And the quality of the people coming in is who you want to work with.